When I was in high school and I was looking at colleges, I was looking for a senior military school with women's rugby. That is the sport that I've always played, very passionate about it, and also knew that I wanted to join the Coast Guard, and VMI ended up being the best fit. So balancing all the different responsibilities you have at VMI is definitely a big challenge. You have academics, you have ROTC requirements, you have sports, and any other extracurriculars that you participate in. And for me, that's definitely been a lot, and it's been a big learning experience. So time management is incredibly important. So I've had the opportunity to have a few leadership experiences at VMI. One is within the Corps of Cadets, holding rank and having responsibility that way. Another is being the women's rugby team captain, and that's been an experience in and of itself. And then this year I've also had the opportunity to be a cadet chaplain as well. So when I got to VMI, there was a women's rugby team. It had just sort of lost interest and lost a little bit of its strength. But over time, as people started joining the club, kind of falling in love with it, learning the sport, my third class year, we were able to go to one tournament. We went to one tournament and we won the entire thing. And then my second class year, we went to a couple tournaments and did really well. And this past year, we had our fullest, strongest season and we were undefeated. And so it was just that process of 3 years, sort of not giving in to frustration, not giving up, and getting other people passionate about it and not giving up on them as well. So being battalion commander at VMI has taught me a lot about sort of big picture leadership and being in the upper echelons and learning how to adjust to sort of a strategic type leadership. So you really have to learn to not micromanage, to enable your people and empower your followers, give them the creativity and the leeway to execute their own vision, while at the same time balancing the vision that I'm receiving from the leaders above me, so kind of negotiating the chain of command. Here at VMI, the Institute chaplains are incredible, and we have a really amazing chaplain's office. Some of the most influential interactions that I've had with cadets have been as a cadet chaplain, and those have been my most impactful experiences and interaction with other cadets. And it's pretty humbling when somebody comes to you for help and you're just a peer and you're just their age. So that experience of just helping someone who is in a crisis mode and just being that presence, and I'm here for you, I may not understand, but I'm going to help you get through this. That was definitely a humbling experience. So after I graduate VMI, I'm going to commission into the United States Coast Guard. This has been my goal since high school. I'm extremely passionate about the service. Any cadet who goes to a senior military school can apply to this program, and it's essentially sort of an accelerated version of the officer candidate program. I think it's hard to give advice to somebody in high school who wants to come to VMI because it's such a unique experience. I would say the biggest thing is to do your research, to come on post and experience cadet life, and to be absolutely sure what your reason for coming is. And people have all different reasons for wanting to come here, whether it's seeking a commission, whether it's just a challenge, whether it's the sports and opportunities that the school offers, or just the camaraderie. Prepare physically, prepare mentally and emotionally, but the things you're going to learn are going to be unexpected when you get here.